Hello, my name is Gloria J. Browne-Marshall. I am a legal correspondent, an essayist, an author, constitutional law professor, civil rights attorney, and a playwright. I wrote this play, Shot, Caught a Soul. Let me tell you why I wrote this play. Like so many around the world, I remain angered and appalled by the murders with impunity of Americans, especially African Americans, by police. I had written articles, given legal commentary on television, and expert analysis. However, I felt it was only as a playwright that I could capture my anger and heartache while raising important questions that could be asked best by the victim and answered truthfully only by law enforcement, the killers. In this play shot, I use a form or technique of writing that I call spiritual realism. It shows my influences by James Baldwin, Zora Neale Hurston, and Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Marquez, Baldwin, and Hurston were all journalists. They wrote across genre and they infused their writing with activism. Thank you for watching Shot. I hope it will play a role in national criminal justice reform. I hope it will raise questions and conversations and help us all to better understand the human and spiritual cost of police involved civilian shootings. Thank you, Pulitzer Center, for your support of this virtual staged reading. And I give you Shot, Caught a Soul.
I'm just waiting for the bus.
He's deaf and dumb.
He hurt my baby.
I didn't want to do it.
You're going to think things.
Why did he do it?
We don't know who the good blacks are.
My family will never be the same.
Better judged by 9 than carried by
I
6.
stopped believing a long time ago.
When you see a cop, you judge what mood they're in.
Don't watch the protesters on television.
I want to jump and fly.
No witnesses.
I know what happened.
No hiding place.
I know what happened.
I hear him in my head.
I know what happened.
You can hear me.
You want us black and blue.
I know what happened.
I know what happened.
I know what happened.
Why'd you do it? I told you to get down. Stop resisting and get on the ground. That's what I told you. Fucking trouble. You look like trouble from the first look. Shit. Shots fired. Repeat, shots fired. 1052 ambulance needed. Suspect down. Damn.
Damn. Ain't no ambulance needed, man. I'm dead. So this is how it goes down. Like this, huh? I wasn't doing nothing. Nothing. But I could tell by the way he was looking at me, it was gonna be bad. And when you see a cop and you get that feeling here, that it's gonna be bad between the cop and you, then if it's bad, you the one gonna end up on the bottom. I was feeling good too.
You from around here? I said, where do you live?
I'm just waiting for my bus, man.
We have curfews here.
That's why I don't like coming out here. I'm staying at my mom's sister's house. She sent me to stay out here, trying to stay out of trouble, but keeps following me. Keeps following me like a coat too tight for me. Keeps following me like a coat too tight for me. Keeps following me like a coat too tight for me. Yeah. Cops like him always show up. No matter where I am, it's like they can sniff out black folk and come running. I can tell he's got an attitude. Looking for trouble. Probably got all the way out here and gotta make sure nobody look like me gonna follow him. Live next door. But I ain't trying to live out here. My mom's always talking about how safe it is, but it ain't safe for me. As long as I'm black, it ain't nothing but people up on me. My mom's driving me, always on me. Auntie keeping on me. As soon as I got here, she's asking me about college, telling me to feed the dog, empty the trash, turn my music down, go to bed, read a book. Damn, get off me. Nothing I do is good enough for nobody. Get up off me, get up off me. Y'all stir me like coffee. Yeah. I could be a rapper or a fireman or a doctor. I could rap about putting out fires, or I could be in the NBA.
These kids, they got no respect. I mean, that's a nursing home up there. Old people trying to sleep. I mean, they worked hard all their life. They deserve to sleep at night. Safe, no music playing. His eardrums probably already damaged. Can't hear nothing. He doesn't even know he can't hear nothing. Deaf and dumb. I mean, they keep coming out here.
You want some?
Smartass. Ruin the city, and now they want to come all the way out here and ruin what those old people spent a lifetime building. Now, I don't have anything against anyone. And not liking their music is not the same as hating everybody. I don't have, not like, now white kids are listening to that crap. I wouldn't let my kid listen to that crap. I mean, that bus is bringing them out here, bringing all of them out here. And crime is going to come with them. It's not even hot, and they're already started coming. The Chinese run this bus here. I'm sick of them too. Got people coming through here from all over. Like this one, Mr. Attitude.
I'm just trying to get home.
Curfew.
I got a girl. My first girl that was really mine. You may think because I'm so fine that I've had a lot of girls, but I'm a little shy. When I'm with my boys, I could talk some shit. Yeah, I talk so much. They call me Mouth, not Mouth, Mouth. My girl is Jamila. She is so beautiful. I was walking with her and she was standing there just looking at me. I want to jump up and fly and cross the sky, really fly. But I'm playing it cool, really low. Like, I don't care if she stays or goes home.
After the incident, after it all happened, at the precinct, everybody's patting me on the back, telling me to hang in there. You did what you had to do. McElroy comes up to me, puts his arms around my shoulder, pulls me in real close, and says, I wish I could have been there. He's got this shit-eating grin on his face, pulls me even closer, and wants details. How did it feel, he says to me. How did it feel? That guy makes me want to vomit. I mean, all the eyes look at me like I wanted to do it. I didn't want to do it. I mean, and I want to live with blood on my hands and see him lying here.
I'm in his head.
I play it out in my head again and again and again, like how it could have changed, come out different. I played it like a bad movie, and every time, I swear, he came after me. I got to live with the look on his face, the sound of him hitting the street. I ain't ever been to war. I'm no soldier. I just want to be a cop. Help people, stop criminals from running this country. I got to live with what happened every day of my life.
But you get to live. You get to live with what happened every day of your life. You get to live. I was gonna stand under that shiny ball, wearing a flower on my suit, being dressed up and dancing under that big corny ball. She would talk to me and I would be somebody, man. And check this out. When she talks to me, I can't hear what she's saying because I'm staring so hard. I'm working on this special rap for her. I mean, I was working on it. I was going to school. I was hanging out with Miguel and Gary and Tyrone. I was getting a C in math. I was looking forward to playing with my cousins this summer. I was.
I wasn't looking for some black kid to shoot. Believe me, I thought he had a weapon. I saw something in his hand. He was going to take my life. I feared for my life. The union rep meets with me. I pay all this money every week to be in the union. I'm a union guy. My dad worked at the plant. I remember he went on strike. He was always trying to get basic stuff, like the right eye gear and better hours and medical benefits. They were on strike for 18 months. 18 months. I saw him and the other guys, Mr. Mickey, and Stanley, and Crumb, all standing around those barrels, warming their hands, like in that movie, on the waterfront. And they sent in scabs to do the work on the cheap. Got so bad, we were on food stamps. Now, my dad's a proud man, but with 5 kids, you got to do what you do. Stale bread, this cheese that to this day, I don't know what it was made of. I mean, this cheese and salami on old bread. That's what we ate. No money. The lights got disconnected one time when my friends were there. At school, everybody talking about laughing at piss poor old Donald. Well, my dad comes to me and he says, when you're fighting for what's right, then there is no shame. No shame. That's what I think of when I think of a union. I think of fighting to get things better on the job.
I wish my dad could have protected me. I guess he'll be at the funeral. What about my brother? Nobody to watch over him.
And when things happen, I expect to be protected. I put in my dues every paycheck. I didn't have it like my old man, but I think what he did kind of paved the way for me. It ain't all black or white. It was him or me.
Justice is black and white. And tell them what happened. Tell them what went down. I didn't have no gun on me. I didn't grab your weapon. You came after me. My mom say, when you see a white cop, just lower your eyes and keep walking. But I didn't do that, did I? But why should I act like nothing? I have rights. I got the right to be here, to wait for the bus. I'm in this country too. It don't just belong to you. And when you see a cop, you gotta judge what mood they're in. Do they look like they have problems at home? Wifey ain't give them none. They got a foot on their neck from the boss. You gotta feel it to survive. I got to know how they doing better than they do. Did they get enough sleep? Are they drunk or high? Mad at the world? Just beat somebody up or want to? I got to do all that just to go to the store, walk to school, ride my bike. It's like being in prison on the outside.
So the union rep comes. It's a woman. It's a black woman. Does God hate me? I'm sitting at this little table and she's asking me, no, she's telling me how it happened. She's telling me what to say, which is nothing in case somebody turns evidence and sells me out, she says.
Don't say anything to anybody, nothing. Stay quiet. Tell your wife if you have to talk to somebody.
If I got to talk to somebody. I killed a kid. Yeah, I need to talk to somebody. But she says if I'm thinking things
You're going to think things
that sound crazy,
things that sound crazy.
like I hear him in my head, I see him on the streets. I mean, I feel him staring at me, talking to me.
You're going to see him on the street. It's all normal.
Accusing me of cold-blooded murder. If I see a shrink, they'll put it in my file. And she says,
Is your wife around to talk to, keep you on track, clean up?
she went to her mother's house. My wife's pregnant. We lost the last baby. Stress, she's staying with her mother.
Officer O'Donnell, you'll be tempted to talk to your friends, so-called friends. They may be coerced into testifying against you. Don't go to some bar to clear the air, telling your side of the story, and don't even think about seeing a shrink.
My brother wouldn't testify against me.
Are you sure? From now on, ask your brother to deliver the beer. Stay close to home. Stay out of trouble. Keep your thoughts to yourself. When this all blows over, and it will, you don't want seeing a shrink messing up your promotion.
So don't talk about it.
Don't watch the protesters on television. Don't watch the news, period. Read a movie. Read a book. Indoors, curtains closed.
So just sit in the house and let this eat me up.
You got it.
I can talk to you, right? I mean, truth be told, it's kind of lonely. I mean, we always complain about not getting time off, and now I've got the time and nobody to... Here, sit down.
Sign this. It gets you 80% of salary and full medical until this ends. Is there a problem?
Shouldn't I have my attorney read it?
Your attorney wrote it.
What about my trial? I mean, the prosecutor.
Oh, so many questions. Prosecution knows how to keep a grand jury in check. In your case, it's easy. No witnesses. No one can say exactly what happened.
I know what happened.
Remember, keep your mouth shut and there won't be a trial. Open your mouth and you're on your own. You did what you had to do.
You believe me. I mean, I followed the book.
Followed the book.
Which book?
I mean, but you believe me.
I stopped believing a long time ago. That's why I'm damn good at what I do.
Serve and protect.
Keep it together and you'll do just fine. The fight is all up here.
They're all behind me, she says. I'm not alone. The prosecutor's got my back. The union is there for me. There is no black and white, only blue.
Do you remember your first kiss? That's why I wanted to catch that bus. To get home and pick out my clothes for school, because Monday was going to be the day I got my first kiss. If you've seen my girl, then you'd know why I waited. I want to beg my girl for a kiss. I mean, get on my knees and beg her, please, let me put my lips on yours. And if she says yes, I would be like a king or something. I seen us in my mind, holding hands and going to the prom. And now
my wife says I'm having nightmares. I mean, she's pregnant. It's going to be a girl, another little girl. You are not going to get me to say that I hate black people. I mean, I would have done the same thing if the perp was green. He went for my gun. That's the way it happened. It was him or me. I feared for my life.
I feared for my life.
Better judged by 9 than carried by 6. Better judged by 9 than carried by 6.
16 and carried by 6. 16 and carried by 6. Judging you, Mr. Police Officer. You judged me, and now I'm judging you. Murderer.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like. I need another beer. Tonight, I'm going to fall asleep. One more beer. It was him or me.
But who made it that way? All those people came here for me? That's my Spanish teacher. And the guy from the corner store? My cousins. Thank you for caring about me.
My nephew was a good boy. He didn't deserve this. We demand a full investigation. Why was his body camera turned off? His shift was over, but Officer O'Donnell stayed 20 minutes after his shift ended? Why? Racial profiling, that's why. My Kareem had a right to be on that corner. He had a right to wait for the bus.
I'm feeling a little tired, like it's time to go.
I came out here for a better life the same as everyone else. My nephew Kareem came here to get away from the gangs in the city. Now, this country done killed him, just like the gangs. No better than those gangs.
I'm getting tired, Auntie.
He is an American citizen. He had rights. He had the right to live. O'Donnell broke the law, not Kareem. O'Donnell killed an unarmed 16-year-old boy. Our family will never be the same. That's why I won't rest until Kareem gets justice. I won't rest until...
I don't feel like I need justice. It's not justice for me. It's too late for me. My cousins, my little brother.
Kareem? I know you can hear me, baby. I know you're there.
Aunt Janice, can you see me?
Please, please forgive me.
You tried your best.
I didn't understand how hard this world is, how wicked it is, hateful. No hiding place from these racist bastards.
Wow, I've never heard you curse before.
Hateful. And I'm gonna hate them back.
Cursing and drinking? Damn. When you caught me with that piece of joint, it was, I'm telling your mother, marijuana's a gateway drug. You planned on putting me in a drug program. It wasn't even enough to hold between my fingers, and now you taking to that bottle like it ain't the first time.
I hate these people.
Please don't hate.
They hurt my baby.
Auntie, don't cry.
He was the son I never had. God Almighty help me. That son of a bitch got to pay for hurting my child.
It don't hurt no more.
Kareem, I love you.
I promise there's no more pain.
Oh, they hurt my baby.
Don't cry, Auntie.
My boy is dead. He was just like my son. I won't see him no more. Ever. Ever.
I love you, Aunt Janice.
I know you're here, Kareem. God, don't leave me. Kareem, stay with Auntie. Tell me you're okay.
I've got to go. It's almost time.
Kareem, they hurt my boy. My boy is dead.
I hear my brother crying, my mother, and friends too. I even hear my girl. She must have liked me after all. We cried all night. I wish I could tell them. There's no pain. It's a feeling, like a roller coaster. It seems like I shouldn't feel anything. But I do. I feel special and tired. I know what they mean in the old church songs. Aunt Janice made me go to church. Mama didn't. Mom? Mom, feel my love, Mom. All the love, always pouring into you. Love will help you live, Mom. Let go. I'm ready to go. Fading away. Like I'm almost gone from this place. But something's got a hold on me. Something's holding me back here. Why did he do it? I've got to know. I got to know why he did it. Then I can fly away.
Fly me to the moon. In other words, fill my heart with Get out of here. Fill my heart with joy.
You keep stirring me like coffee.
Sing forevermore. That son of a bitch had a gun.
Don't call my mother a bitch. She is a social worker. She helps people. That's what you were supposed to do. Help people.
I saw the gun.
It was a candy bar. You saw me when I bought it, saw it in my hand.
Get out of my head.
Murderer.
Fill my heart with... Take away the pain.
You can't drown me out. I'm in your head.
Take away the pain.
That pain, that's all yours. I'll always be with you.
They said it was self-defense.
I'll be in your bed, between you and your wife.
I saw a gun in his hand.
You saw what you wanted to see.
Street light was broken.
Later, the next day, somebody broke that street light. Maybe it was a friend of yours.
I feared for my life.
You feared getting your ass kicked in a fair fight.
I don't have nothing against black people.
You don't have anything for us either.
I was only doing my job, protecting the good people who worked hard to live out here, doing it by the book.
You fear us.
Hard-working people bought houses out here.
Like my Aunt Janice.
We don't know who the good blacks are.
Until it's too late.
I got a mortgage. My wife's gonna have a baby, a safe little white baby.
There's no white. There's only blue. No black, only blue. Or black and blue. That's what you want us to be. Black and blue. You people beat us until we're black and blue.
Shut up, shut up. This is some fucking trick.
Howard.
No one's here. No one's here. This is crazy. It's in my head. Get yourself together.
Or you'll be black and blue. Black and blue. Murderer!
Yeah. I took the shot. Nobody's here to testify against me. I did it. You're standing there, some kid mouthing off to me. You no damn respect for authority. It'll send a message to the rest of you sons of bitches coming out to a decent neighborhood. You better know how to act coming out here. I'm law enforcement. You took a chance, didn't you? They told you how to act. But you wanted to be a smartass. You took a chance. And I took the shot. There's nothing you or anybody else can do about it.
Hate will make you lose your mind.
I got the union.
Lose your mind. Hate will make you lose your mind. Lose your mind.
Got nothing, son.
I've got the prophets.
I got the prosecutor.
Fight against them. Oh God, that fight against me.
The judge and maybe even
Draw out the spear.
The spear?
Draw out the spear.
I heard you.
Stop the way of those who persecute me.
Oh, nobody will believe this. I can't tell anyone.
Stop the way of those who persecute me.
Prosecute.
Say unto my soul,
Get out of my head.
let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul.
I am the Lord.
I am thy salvation.
This is crazy.
Let them be brought to confusion that rejoice
Please,
after my
I
pain.
am the
Hate will make you lose your mind.
I can hear you. I hear you.
Hate will make you lose your mind. Lose your mind. Lose your mind.
Out of my head. Get out of my head.
Lord, the avenger of your people, avenge us.
I hear him. Get out of my head.
Oh Lord,
You're inside me.
avenge us.
Prosecute me. Prosecute me.
Amen.
Who got it? 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 Yeah, it's just no love for me out here. It's just no love. It's just no love for me out here. It's just no love. Yeah, it's just no love for me out here. It's just no love. Yo, who? Just no love. Who got it? Who got it? Just no. Who got it? So. Just no love. Who got it? Who got it? Just no love. No love. No love. Say who got it? 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 Just no love. Yeah. It's just no love for me out here. It's just no love. It's just no love for me.